Beta. Sit down. Not on that side near me. This is not a quick story. This is a saga. What Bollywood does in 2 hours I will tell you in one sitting. But you must listen with full attention. No phone. No checking watch. Because what I am about to tell you happened to my sister Sunita's neighbor's eldest daughter. Name changed for dignity, Meera Sharma. And her best friend? Riya Khanna. But Beta, before we begin, understand one thing. This is not a story about a wedding. This is a story about eyes. How some people look at you with love, but their heart is sharpening a knife. Meera and Riya met in class 3. Yes, Beta. Class 3. Riya had just moved from Delhi. She sat alone at lunch, and sweet Meera offered her half her jam sandwich. From that day they were inseparable. Same school. Same tuition. Same dreams. In class 10, when Meera's mother passed away from cancer, Riya slept on Meera's floor for 3 months. Held her hand when she cried. Told her, "You are not alone. I will never leave you." And Meera believed her. Because when you are 16 and your mother is gone, you don't question the hand that wipes your tears. In class 12, Riya's father lost his job. Meera used her own savings money from her late mother's jewelry to pay Riya's exam fees. 15,000 rupees. In 2012, that was big money. Riya cried. Riya hugged her. Riya said, "You are my real sister." But Beta, listen carefully. In every friendship there is a balance. Not money balance. Heart balance. Meera gave without counting. Riya gave, but she kept count. Both got into the same college in Pune. Different courses. Meera did computer science, Riya did mass media. For the first year everything was fine. Same hostel. Same mess. Same late night Maggie. But then things started shifting. Meera got an internship at a good company in second year. Riya didn't. Meera said, "I'll refer you." Riya said, "No, I'll find my own way." But her face, Beta, her face told a different story. Meera made new friends. Not replacing Riya, just expanding. Riya would say, "Oh, you're too busy for me now." That's fine. I'm used to being alone. Guilt trip. Emotional trap. Meera would cancel plans to sit with Riya. Because Meera was loyal. Too loyal. Third year, Meera fell in love for the first time. A boy named Karan. Nice family. Respectful. He wrote her poems. Riya said, "He's boring. You can do better." Meera ignored. Then one day Karan stopped calling. Stopped texting. Meera cried for 2 weeks. Later she found out Riya had told Karan that Meera was still talking to her ex. A lie. A complete lie. When Meera confronted her, Riya said, "I was protecting you. He wasn't good enough." And Meera broke in lonely. Missing her mother, believed her. Because who else did she have? Beta, this is the moment. This is where the poison entered the root. But Meera didn't see it. She thought it was love. After college, Meera got placed in a top MNC. Good salary. Own office. Respect. Riya struggled for 2 years, freelance graphic design. Small projects, delayed payments. Meera helped. Always. Riya's laptop broke. Meera bought a new one. 45,000 rupees. Riya's rent was due. Meera transferred money. No interest. No return date. Riya needed portfolio work. Meera got her friends to hire Riya. Riya was depressed. Meera took her on a trip to Goa. Paid for everything. And what did Riya give in return? She gave compliments with thorns. When Meera got a promotion, Must be nice to be the boss's favorite. When Meera bought a small car. Must be nice to have family money. When Meera's father remarried a kind woman. Stepmother. Good luck with that. But Meera ignored. Because beta, when you have lost a mother young, you cling to old friends like a drowning person clings to a log. Even if the log has termites. One day, Meera's father's friend's son, yes, proper family connection, came to meet her. Vikram, 30 years old, mechanical engineer, owns a flat in Wakit, Pune. No mother's drama, mother passed, but that's another story. Drives a Honda City, cooks his own dinner. And most importantly, he listens. First meeting, Vikram asked Meera, "What is your dream?" Not "What is your salary?" Not "Can you cook painter?" Dream. Meera almost cried. No one had asked her that since her mother. Second meeting. He brought her favorite jalebis from that old shop in camp. How did he know? He had asked her colleague. Effort beta. Real effort. Third meeting, he met Riya. At a cafe. Riya wore a low-cut top. Leaned across the table. Laughed too loudly at his normal jokes. Touched his phone. Touched his watch. Touched his hand while saying, "Oh, you have soft hands for an engineer." Vikram pulled his hand back gently. Meera noticed. But Riya said later, "I was just testing him for you." He passed. Meera smiled. Beta, that smile breaks my heart even now. Within 6 months, Vikram proposed. Not in a restaurant. In Meera's late mother's garden. With a simple silver ring because he knew she didn't like gold. He said, "Meera, I want to be the person you tell everything to." She said yes. Tears. Happy tears. Engagement party. 200 guests. Meera wore a peach lehenga, simple, elegant, her mother's pearls around her neck. Riya wore red. Deep wine red. With heavy gold earrings. She came late. Left early. But in between, she did something. She pulled Vikram's younger brother aside and said, "Meera has a temper. Just warning you." She told Vikram's aunt, "Meera doesn't like kids. So don't expect her to hold your baby. Small cuts. Tiny. Like paper cuts. You don't feel them at first. But by morning you're bleeding from 100 places." That night Riya made her toast. Glass raised. Eyes locked on Meera. "To my best friend. I hope you get everything you deserve." The room clapped. Meera's father wiped a tear. Only one person felt a chill. Vikram's grandmother, an old lady of 82, who whispered to Vikram's mother, "That girl in red has a black heart. Watch." But nobody listened. Because old ladies are dramatic, no? Now beta, this is where the story becomes spicy. Wedding was fixed for December 10th. Venue Jaipur. 5-star hotel. Vikram's family was paying. Meera's family was handling decor and clothes. Riya inserted herself into every decision. Not as a helper. As a saboteur. Incident 1, the lehenga. Meera found her dream lehenga in Chandni Chowk. Pink and gold. Handwork. 1.2 lakhs. She showed Riya. Riya made a face. Pink? With your complexion? No. You need maroon. But maroon will make you look older. Actually, maybe green? No, green is for South Indian weddings. You know what? Just pick whatever. I'm sure Vikram won't notice anyway. Meera cancelled the pink lehenga. Cried for 3 days. Finally bought a safe, boring beige one that she never loved. Incident to the mehendi artist. Meera booked a local artist. Riya said, No, I know a famous one from Delhi. Very expensive but worth it. Meera paid 25,000 advance. The artist never showed up. Fake number. Fake Instagram. Riya said. Oh no, so sorry, he cheated me too. Later Meera found out. Riya had told the artist. Cancel. I'll pay you double from my pocket. Why? Just to see Meera panic. Incident 3. The guest list war. Riya added 22 people. Cousins she hadn't spoken to in years. College friends who didn't even know Meera. When Meera said, Riya, the hall capacity is 300. Riya burst into tears in the middle of a restaurant. Loud crying. So my people are not important? You've become so classist since Vikram came. People stared. Meera felt ashamed. She added the 22 names. Incident 4. The mother-in-law poisoning. Every time Riya met Vikram's mother, she dropped a pearl of poison. Meera is very close to her male colleagues. Meera doesn't know how to make roti. She told me herself. She said your family is too traditional for her. All lies. But Vikram's mother started going cold. Not saying anything directly. Just cold. Meera felt it but couldn't understand why. 1 month before the wedding, Riya planned the bachelorette. Lonavala. Nice resort. 5 girls. First night, Riya got everyone drunk except Meera. Then she suggested a game. Truth or Dare Wedding Edition. Innocent, right? No. Dare for Meera. Call your ex-boyfriend Karen and tell him you still miss him. Meera refused. Riya said, Oh, so you're not fun anymore. Vikram has made you boring. Truth for Meera. How many men have you slept with? Meera said, That's private. Riya said to the group, See? Secrets. Best friends shouldn't have secrets. Then Riya did the worst thing. She waited until Meera was half asleep, took her phone, opened her private photo album, the one with old college photos, beach photos, party photos, and airdropped them to her own phone. Meera didn't know. Slept like a baby. The next morning Riya was extra sweet. Made Meera tea. Said, You're my sister. I would never hurt you. The irony, beta. The irony. December 3rd. 11:47 p.m. Meera is finalizing seating arrangements. Her phone buzzes. Then buzzes again. Then explodes. Vikram's family group. 40 people. Screenshots. Photos. A message from a fake WhatsApp number with the Delhi area code. What photos? Meera at a beach in Goa 2015 wearing shorts. Innocent. But caption. This is the Sanskari Bahu you're getting. Meera hugging a male friend goodbye at the airport. Caption. Her friend. Ask her the real story. Meera laughing with a boy at a college festival. Caption. Party girl. Vikram doesn't know. A group photo where Meera is holding a drink. Caption. Alcohol lover. Hide your family bottles. And the worst one? A photo of Meera crying on Riya's shoulder after her mother's death. Caption. Emotionally unstable. Think before marriage. Vikram called at 12:15 a.m. His voice was strange. Not angry. Quiet. That's more dangerous, beta. Meera. Who sent this? I don't know. Vikram, those are old college photos. That boy is my cousin's best friend. That hug was a goodbye hug. That beach photo we were 22. My mother is crying. My sister wants to cancel the wedding. My father is saying we should postpone. Vikram, please. Someone is lying. I want to believe you. But why do these photos exist? Why do you have them on your phone? Because they are memories, Vikram. Normal life. Everyone has a past. My family doesn't understand normal life, Meera. He hung up. Meera screamed into her pillow. Called Riya. No answer. Called again. No answer. Called from Vikram's phone. Riya picked up on first ring. Sweet voice. Hello Vikramji. Is everything okay? I heard about the photos. So terrible. I'm with Meera emotionally. That's when the light bulb switched on in Meera's head. Not slowly. Like a bomb blast. She said, Riya, how do you know about the photos? I didn't tell you. Vikram just told me. He hasn't told anyone else. Silence. Then Riya said, What do you mean? You called me 5 minutes ago. I didn't call you, Riya. My call log shows no outgoing call to you. Longer silence. Riya. The fake number. The photos. Only you had access to that album. Only you. Meera, you're stressed. You're imagining things. You airdropped them at the bachelorette. I checked my phone settings. File transfer history shows your device. Date, November 5th. Time, 1:23 a.m. Riya. Why? And then Beta. Then Riya laughed. Not a sad laugh. Not a guilty laugh. A laugh that said, I've been waiting for this moment for 10 years. Here is exactly what Riya said. I have it memorized because Meera's mother told my sister, and my sister told me. Word for word. Why? You want to know why? Fine. Sit down, Meera. Because this will hurt. From class 3 everything came to you. Teachers loved you. Boys liked you. You got the internships. The job. The promotion. The car. The flat. The perfect stepmother who actually likes you. And now Vikram? Handsome. Successful. Respectful. He brings you jalabis, Meera. Jalabis. Do you know what men bring me? Late-night texts asking for nudes. I introduced you to half your college friends. I held your hand when your mother died. I stayed awake when you cried. And what did I get? Nothing. You never set me up with anyone good. You never referred me to your company. You never said, Riya deserves a promotion. You just gave money. As if I was a charity case. Do you know what it's like to watch you win every single time while I lose? Do you? When you got that promotion, I was fired from my freelance contract. When you bought your car, my bike was repossessed. When Vikram proposed, I was being ghosted by a man who promised to marry me. You think I wanted to ruin your wedding? No. I wanted to see if you could survive without your perfect image. And guess what? You can't. Vikram's family has seen who you really are. Even if the wedding happens, his mother will always look at you differently. I have planted a seed that will grow forever. So go ahead. Cry. Tell everyone. I'll deny it. It's your word against mine. And everyone knows you're the emotional one. The unstable one. The one whose mother died and never got over it. Then she hung up. Meera sat in the dark for 2 hours. Didn't cry. Didn't move. Just sat. At 2:30 a.m. she called Vikram again. Said only one thing. Come to my house at 7 a.m. I will prove everything. Vikram came at 7 a.m. sharp. Dark circles. Red eyes. His phone was blowing up with family messages. Meera was sitting at the dining table with her laptop, 3 printouts, and a glass of cold chai she hadn't touched. She said, Sit. Then she showed him. 1. The original photos with metadata. Dates, locations, timestamps. All from 2015 to 2017. All innocent. 2. The private album share history on Google Photos. Only one person had ever been given access. Ria Khanna. Date: March 12, 2019. 3. Her phone's AirDrop log from November 5, 1:23 a.m. Transfer from Ria's iPhone. 23 photos. 4. A screenshot of a conversation from 2018 where Ria wrote, "Sometimes I feel like God gave you everything and gave me nothing. Not fair." 5. Her cousin's forensic report. The fake WhatsApp number was traced to a SIM card registered to Ria's father's ID, purchased from a shop in Ria's own neighborhood. Vikram read everything. Silent for 5 minutes. Then he did something Meera didn't expect. He cried. He said, "I'm so sorry. I doubted you for even 1 second. I'm so sorry." Then he called his mother. Put her on speaker. Meera explained everything calmly. Vikram's mother listened. At the end she said only, "Beta, I have been a fool. That girl in red, she played me like a puppet. Forgive me." Vikram's sister called next. She said, "Meera, I will personally call every relative and tell them the truth. No one will whisper at your wedding." And by 11 a.m., the group had a new message from Vikram's father. False alarm. Meera is innocent. Wedding on schedule. Anyone who spreads rumors will not be welcome. December 10th, Jaipur. Sunny. No clouds. No drama. Meera wore a new lehenga, pink and gold. The one she originally wanted. Rented it from a different shop. 80,000 only. Looked like $1 million. Vikram's mother put her own mother's Mangal Sutra around Meera's neck. Tears. Hugs. Real ones. Vikram's grandmother, the 82-year-old who had seen Ria's black heart, pulled Meera aside and whispered, "I told them. Old eyes see what young eyes ignore. You are family now. That girl, she will get what she deserves. Not because of God. Because people like her cannot stand their own company." Ria was not there. She had blocked Meera on everything. But she sent one last message to Meera's stepmother. "Auntie, please tell Meera I'm sorry. I lost a friend. But she lost her only real well-wisher." Meera's stepmother, a sharp woman, Beta, very sharp, replied, "Beta, a well-wisher doesn't pour poison and call it medicine. You didn't lose a friend. You lost a hostage. And Meera? She lost nothing. Now go heal yourself. This family is done with you." That reply went viral in the family group. Legend status. It's been 4 years now. Meera and Vikram have a daughter. Name Arohi. Meera still works. Vikram still cooks. They fight about small things, whose turn to change the baby's diaper, but never about trust. Never again. Ria? Oh, Beta Ria. What do you want to hear? Truth or mercy? Truth is, she moved to Bangalore. Started a new life. But her patterns followed her. She did something similar to a colleague there, spread rumors about her affair with the boss. Got caught. Got fired. Her Instagram is still active. Posts quotes like "loyalty is rare." And not everyone deserves your energy. The comments are off. 2 years ago, she sent Meera a friend request on Facebook. Meera declined. Then a LinkedIn request. Meera declined. Then an email. "I've changed. Can we talk?" Meera replied with one word. "No." Vikram's grandmother passed away last year. On her deathbed, she held Meera's hand and said, "I told you. Black heart. But you won. Not because you fought. Because you didn't become like her. Then she smiled and closed her eyes. Beta, this story is not about revenge. This is not about a villain. This is about eyes. Not all those who call you best friend are holding your hand. Some are holding a measuring scale. They are counting your blessings and their own lack. And one day, without warning, the scale tips into poison. What did Meera do wrong? She trusted without boundaries. She gave without watching. She confused history with safety. Just because someone has been in your life for 20 years does not mean they belong in your future. And what did Riya do wrong? She confused her own emptiness with Meera's fullness. She thought if Meera fell, she would rise. But that's not how life works, Beta. Cutting someone else's flowers does not make your garden grow. So my advice to you: 1. Keep your private life private. Not every friend needs access to your photos, your passwords, your fears. 2. Watch how people react to your success. That is the real test of friendship. Not your tears, your laughter. 3. When someone shows you their jealousy, believe them the first time. Don't wait for a wedding to be almost destroyed. 4. Have at least one person outside your friendship circle who knows everything. Because when the storm comes, you need an anchor who is not emotionally tangled. 5. And most important, Beta, forgive but don't forget. Meera forgave Riya in her heart. Not for Riya's sake. For her own peace. But she never gave her another chance. Because some doors once broken cannot be closed again. Now go. Eat something. Call that friend who celebrated your last promotion without a single bitter joke. And if you don't have that friend yet, then be that friend for someone else. The world has enough Riyas. Be a Meera. But with open eyes. The end. Now make me another chai. My throat is dry from all this truth-telling.